Hello and welcome to the Wednesday News Show. I'm Matt
Hello.
Groom.
Hello, sorry. I'm Hugo Pilcher. Hey.
He's drinking a beer and a coffee.
A boffy.
Nice. So we've got a few bits of news for you today, and we're going to kick off with the Italian Boulder Cup, which we were at the Escape Climbing Garden just outside of Torino, and he said Turin, just outside of Torino, and we were there to capture all of the finals actions.
Same place.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Torino and Turin.
Yep.
The Italian Cup attracts some big names in the Italian climbing scene, and this weekend was no exception. Gabriele Moroni took the win in the men's comp, with Stefano Ghisolfi coming second, and Stefan Scapperi taking third. For the women, Aja Goyo took first, Giorgia Tesso was second, and Camilla Moroni took third place. I'm very sorry to all Italians out there for butchering your names. I'm rubbish at names. But it was a very cool comp, wasn't it?
It was a really, really cool comp, yeah.
Yeah, we go to a lot of competitions, and for me, I like the atmosphere of that one. It was super chill, Did you see the route set? I don't know if you saw this, because Hugo was filming above the wall, so all the route setters were sitting on the bottom of the wall watching it. Yeah. And every time one of the climbers came anywhere near a top, they went absolutely mental. Like throwing caps on the floor. There was like, ah! It was so Italian, it was amazing.
Did you get any of it?
I tried to. I got like, I swung the camera over just as they were like chilling out a little bit. It was so funny.
Well, there weren't that many tops, so
no, there weren't.
Yeah, they were hard.
Yeah, the men's comp specifically.
Yeah.
Especially
Especially was hard. Yeah.
One top.
Yeah, the women's maybe there was like two or three, but they didn't top all of them. I'm pretty sure.
No,
the first one didn't get topped.
Yeah, I think it was that classic. I think sometimes they set routes expecting the hardest climbers to absolutely crush it, and sort of forget it's still like, you know, it's still a competition setting and it's still really hard.
How strong did Gabriele Moroni look?
Outrageous.
Yeah.
We're going to show a clip actually of like, check this out. Check this out.
Yeah. One-armed thingy bobby. Yeah, that was sweet. Really, really nice. Okay, next up, we've got news from Iceland, where a new first ascent M10 route has been done by Albert Lechtfriend and Benedict Perner. The Austrian pair have a reputation for putting up hard new first ice and mixed climbing routes around the world, and their latest first ascent in Iceland is no different. Situated on the island's remote coast of Asbyrgi, an enormous canyon, also referred to as the Shelter of the Gods. The pair took advantage of a cold snap to spot the line, coming just after a warm spell, giving the line some dramatic, unique looking features. Thanks to Planet Mountain for help with the story. So that is a really, really interesting looking line. Looks hairy as anything. M10 on mixed ice and rock. That's pretty...
so is it ice and then M10 sections and then, or is...
Yeah, I think so. Like overall route was M10.
Okay.
Nice. I don't know that much about ice climbing and mixed climbing, that kind of grading side of things, but it's like looks like an epic line.
And sticking with the theme of all things cold, Dave MacLeod never seems to be out of the news at the moment, and this week is no exception. Dave completed an audacious multi-route climbing day he's calling the 24-8 challenge. He climbed a Font 8A Plus boulder, an E8 trad route, an 8A sport route, an 8-8 winter route, and summited 8 Munros. The challenge took him 18.5 hours to complete and required some unique conditions for all the elements to be climbable. So it's just incredible, number one. Like, forget the climbs, it's the climbing the 8 Munro bit that I could not be bothered with if I was him.
Well, doing that in one day by itself is pretty hardcore.
It's insane. And I read, I think I saw the story in UKC Festival, and it was talking about how it needed like very, very specific conditions, because you needed the Scottish winter routes to be in, but at the same time, in the same valley, you needed the boulder problems to be dry, the sport routes to be dry, the trad routes to be dry. So he tried it before, but that combination of elements just didn't happen. And then when the Beast from the East storm hit, that's what kicked off the right weather conditions for him to be able to do it. So,
where has he done it around where he lives?
I think it's kind of Glencoe area.
Right,
I think. May be wrong about that. I'm sure they will tell me if I am.
But yeah, I mean, let us know. If you're Dave MacLeod, comment.
He's my favourite. He's my favourite climber.
He's your favourite climber. Okay, fair enough. Okay, nice one. From that, we're going to move quickly on to a climb in China where Eddie Marin, it's not quite news yet, but he's bolting this insane looking line in an arch in China. This incredible rock feature was made famous when the Petzl road trip visited in 2011. It has been climbed before, but Eddie's route is entirely independent of any established pitches. It starts on the left-hand side of the arch before crossing the massive route and exiting on the other side of the cave. It's proving to be tricky to bolt, so we'll keep you updated with his progress. So, no stranger to big projects, Mr. Eddie Marine is taking on what he thinks is probably going to be about an 80 plus 9A, but just the nature of it makes it super interesting.
I remember seeing the videos on the Petzl road trip of the Grand Arch. It's just insane. It's so steep and it's so huge.
Whatever happened to those videos of Petzl road trip?
Still there. Find them. Oh, they're still going. What, the Petzl road trip? Yeah, they're still going.
Epic videos.
They're cool. They're very, very cool. We haven't been invited yet.
To what?
To take part.
There was like chatter about it a year or so ago, yeah, but it didn't realise itself.
I would love to go.
Yeah, maybe one day. But yeah, you had something that you wanted to talk about. There was a comment made in a YouTube video of ours on Monday.
Yeah. So we put the Blockfest edit out.
Final Blockfest video of the season.
Yeah, all done. I only got to go to one. Bit gutted about that, but it just didn't work with schedules. But yeah, so it was, sorry for saying your YouTube name wrong, but it was Safia Al-Zero. And he was saying that he's 12 years old, he lives in Cornwall, and he really wants to get into competitions. But kind of.
She?
It's a good question. I don't know.
When I read it, I thought it might be a girl.
Okay. Girl or boy?
It could be either.
Someone has written, 12 years old, lives in Cornwall, and is kind of wanting to know how to get into competitions. And I think this is something quite interesting because certainly when I started climbing, I honestly thought that to enter a competition you had to be one of the best, that it was going to be very intimidating. And the reality is a lot of these competitions, obviously not an IFSC style thing, but a lot of these competitions have an open qualification section. So Blockfest, for example, as long as you sign up on the website, you pay a certain amount of money, and then you get to compete. Mm-hmm. And yeah, you're not probably going to make finals, especially if you're 12 years old and it's your first comp. But it's this amazing experience because you get to hang out with loads of people, you get a live scoring thing, and you can place and you can see what you're doing. And even if you are the worst, there is definitely going to be someone worser, is a word, than you.
Even if you're the worst, there's going to be somebody worse.
Yeah.
What, you're going to be there?
Yeah, exactly. I'll be.
Well, I might be there. Yeah. I'll definitely be the worst if I'm there.
Yeah, but basically just compete.
Yeah.
Search for it. Like Blockfest is a huge comp that happens, but there's a lot of them, and also
there's loads of little small competitions all around the country that you can enter. I'm sure. Yeah. So.
Well, the Italian Cup we went to, I think that was open qualification.
It was open.
Studio Block that was open.
Yeah, on the Saturday you could just enter. You could do whatever you wanted. Yeah, exactly.
It's a good day out, and you can. It's not very much. It's probably a little bit more money than just normal entry to the wall anywhere.
Yeah.
And you get all these amazing problems, and often, like for example, Studio Block, you get to hang out with the best in the world climbing next to you, which is pretty cool.
I'm sure there's like a climbing gym in like Plymouth. I've heard of I think there's a climbing gym in Plymouth.
Oh,
he lives in Cornwall. Yeah. Plymouth is pretty close. I don't know if there's any like closer in Cornwall, but definitely in Plymouth there's some climbing gyms, and I'm sure they have some climbing comps. Yeah. Definitely.
Let us know your experiences of competitions, because it's something that we see a lot of, but we don't actually compete in a huge amount. So,
would you like to see Matt competing some more? And even me.
You should.
My finger out.
You should.
Keep going on about it, but it's just my excuse.
It's bad, isn't it? It's injury. You think you might have that thing where your hand closes up into a claw.
Yeah, look at it. Anyway, videos.
Videos, yeah. Should we just start with the North Face, because that's pretty cool.
That is a cool video. Yeah, go for it.
Forgot the name of it.
Wait, here's a clip.
Wait.
So we're just on a bit of a bumpy ride out to Cape Annieberg. It's going to be the first time we see the wall, and this place is incredible. I've just got my fingers crossed that we actually can climb on this thing. It's really big, eh? Wow.
So that film, I've now remembered, is /looks. It's called The Land of Maybe. So I love that trio climbing together. I think it's really funny. UG, Caroline, James Pearson.
Wait. There's another one in there. Cedar Wright.
Oh, and Cedar Wright. God, I forgot. Yeah.
That makes it a pretty awesome.
Foursome.
Quadruple.
Quadsome. But it's a funny film, and they're actually
beautifully shot as well.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
And where is it?
The Faroe Islands, which looks like bonkers.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Vomiting birds, strange Viking farmers.
You get that in Scotland as well.
Yeah.
Vomiting birds. Yeah.
Faroe Islands was Scotland.
It's just north.
But I saw on one of their Instagrams that they're going back They're returning to the Faroe Islands. So
why?
Hopefully, why? Because did you see the film? Looks amazing.
Yeah, no, but also because I think like they went to do a specific one and then they weren't allowed to do it.
No, they did it.
The farmers.
They
did it.
Yeah, you can watch the film.
Oh yeah, I've watched the first bit.
That's bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is there any more videos? What else are we talking about?
Cold House Media just released a new vlog where they're climbing Sugarloaf Mountain.
Yeah, Brazil.
Here's a little clip.
Josh is taking off.
First pitch.
Tammy, pro climber since today.
I am belaying Charlotte and Cammy up. They're down there. You can't see Cammy yet, but Charlotte is there. It's almost over, Cammy. It's not almost over. It actually hasn't even really started.
Hello from the first anchor, and Josh is leaving us again.
These girls smell. Second anchor. Can't really see them down there, but they're down there. But what you can see, it's pretty sick. Put your arm out.
Reaching the second anchor. Woo! What's up? Second anchor. Tammy is kicking ass, Josh is pulling her, and I'm just following. I got the good job.
Doing a little bit of traverse. There's the crew down there. Hello!
I'd be interested in this to let you guys know if you've climbed it before, because it does look absolutely mega, and it's a pretty accessible. Well, I know some of the routes are hard on the Sugarloaf, but that one I think is pretty accessible, and the views over Rio was just amazing. We want to go and join them. So if anyone would like to pay for our air flights.
People aren't going to pay for our air flights, are they? Why are they going to pay for our air flights?
I'd like to
get Epic TV to pay for your air flights. They would, but they don't want to.
I just want to go.
We proposed to them in a big marketing meeting. We said, we should go and join Cold House Media.
/ I said it in an Instagram video.
Yeah, and they said no. So, I mean...
We just get to sit here and watch them having fun.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's fine. That's kind of a cool job, I suppose.
9B counter.
So, there aren't any 9B counters, but I wanted to take this moment just to clarify, because people are a bit confused as to who is actually on this. And it's for 2018, all right? It's not for 2017 or 2016. It's for 2018.
This year.
So this guy, Stefano Gasolfi, what's he climbed?
He has climbed 19B.
What's it called?
I can't remember.
Okay, Jakob Schubert.
He has climbed 19B. What was the route then? What was the route?
I can't remember. Adam.
That's also 9C.
No, it's a 9B.
Oh, the Eagle 4.
Very good.
Oh, I don't know if it was
Daniel Woods?
Daniel Woods has also climbed 19.
We don't know any of the names of what they're called.
You put me on the spot, I can't remember.
I like putting you on the spot. So yeah, but that is just to kind of... Daniel Woods is on there. People have kind of been saying, where's Daniel Woods?
Yeah.
He's here.
And we reckon he's the closest because he's on first round, first minute. And he's getting pretty close. So we reckon he might be the next. Because Adam's got a tweaky knee injury. Jakob is going to compete World Cup, so he's kind of out. Stefano, World Cup, he's kind of out.
Daniel. It's open, unless he goes back to bouldering.
But he's still in Catalonia for ages.
Yeah, but I mean, like, how long does it take him to do a 9B?
Hongi as well. Matty Hong is working 9B, and he's close.
Your mate. Your mate Hongi.
I want to be Matt Hong.
Matty the Hong.
Yeah. That's it.
Is that it? Wait, one more. I want to talk about one more video really quickly. Latitude Zero climbing series is a climbing series from South America where they're like exploring all the best kind of trad climbing around some of the countries there. If I said South America and it's Mexico, I'm going to be really gutted. However, here's a little clip.
El paisaje es una de las cosas más increíbles que Sumbawa nos puede regalar. En la primera zona que visitamos fue el túnel, que se encuentra más cercano donde estábamos acampando. Las formaciones de piedra son impresionantes en medio del páramo. En este sector hay túneles y cuevas en donde se han armado rutas de varios niveles. Empezamos a calentar enseguida con sextos.
It's Ecuador, so I was right, South America. That's it.
That's it. Thanks for watching.
Hope you enjoyed. And have you got anything coming up? You going away?
I'm going away on holiday, but nothing else.
So
he's going to be by himself on the new show, so send him all of your waves of support.
Yeah, I don't necessarily like doing it by myself, but hopefully I'll be in a good mood and focused, and I'll just like come in, Bosh out the news show. Is there anything that you want to see in the news show in particular when I'm just doing it and he's not doing it?
You gotta take it over, aren't you?
No, I kind of want to give it like a Hugo turn. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Where are you going on holiday?
Australia.
Wow. And what are you going to do there?
Climb.
Is it a climbing holiday?
It's kind of like a semi-climbing holiday. Bit of climbing, bit of travel.
What about, what's his chops on Lachlan? Lachlan, if you're watching, hook him up, man. He's coming your way. Whereabouts you going?
Lachlan is.
Lachlan on Instagram is our favourite follower. And he is in Australia.
I think we should end the show.
Where are you going in Australia, just quickly?
Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane.
Guys, if anybody's out there, hook him up, alright? Let's do a YouTube...
collab thing.
A YouTube collab thing. YouTube meetup. We haven't ever done one of those before.
No, I'm scared of sharks.
There you go. Let's finish it on that. Bye.
Bye. There is
Hold the phone.
What?
Hold the phone.
Yeah, there is a special shop deal on for Easter. It says an Easter sale. It ends at midnight on the 31st of March. Head over to the EpicTV shop, click on the links, and you'll be given more details there. Bargains to be had.
Easter bargains. It's like an Easter egg. Remember you see these videos in with YouTube with Easter eggs? This is like an Easter egg just for you.
It's nothing like that.